Hello and welcome again to another episode of Battle Ready.
Ready. Did you appreciate the drum roll?
No, I didn't like it at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. But what I do appreciate is Drake and I were discussing
We were.
evil factions. And now I think
All of them.
chaos,
Yeah.
all chaos is evil. I think that you could argue that basically all of death is evil. Although if you're going to pick an evilist, who would be the evilest death faction be?
Probably the vampires.
Yeah, for sure the vampires. And I think that's just because OBR and Nighthaunt are so controlled by Nagash.
Mm-hmm.
That are they really evil or are they just forced to do the bad things?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the Dreadseth Heritans are literally forced to watch.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then when it comes to destruction, I don't
They're
know.
just having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are evil destruction
Like
people.
Cruel Boys are sort of evil.
Well, they're much more malicious. That's true. I think of destruction, they're the most evil.
Yeah.
But it's like
they're not evil. They're
not evil in that same like trying to be cruel. Like they don't have that cruelty streak.
Except for the Cruel Boys.
Except for the Cruel Boys.
It's in the name.
Cruel Boys.
It's part of the job description.
If you take them out, it's all people who just they like fighting.
Yeah.
They want to kick stuff over, right? That's not nice,
no.
right? So I guess, but are they evil? Arguable. Let's just put it there. Arguable. But when it comes to order, I think there's more of a discussion to be had. Now, I can think of two factions that I think are sort of, you could think of as sort of classically evil.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a third hot take faction.
Ooh.
Hot take. So I'll throw it out there and then we'll save it for the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can tell me if I'm a crazy person for thinking that they might be evil.
Okay.
But I'll attempt to justify it and see if I can get you over to my side. All right. So who is the most evil order faction?
Daughters.
I think Daughters of Cain is a good contender for sure because they love to cut people.
Yeah.
They love to stab.
Yes.
They love to throw people to gladiatorial pits. Mm-hmm.
They stole Anvil Guard.
They did. I don't know if I would put that in evil, but they do worship Morathi, who is like
the liar's liar.
Yeah, she's like weaponized deception.
Mm-hmm.
She's awful. And she like totally backstabbed the Stormcast and everybody else just so that she could get god powers, right? And yeah, I think their whole society built up on enslaving mostly men. Yeah. But built up on both slavery and then demonstrating their martial prowess by just straight up cutting up other people.
Yeah.
I think you could have a pretty good argument.
Also, they hide in the literal realm of shadow.
That's true. They are in Ulgu. I think you would have a pretty hard time saying that they are not evil. And I think certainly they're in the conversation for most evil because you just don't see a whole lot of like
nice things they do.
Slavery loving stab women and be like, you know what? I bet down where it matters in the heart. I bet they're all right. No, they're pretty evil.
I mean, during the Black Talon episode, we literally see them inside the gladiatorial pits. We see people they're just murdering.
Yeah. That was a good Black Talon episode
that was
too.
A good Black Talon episode.
Yeah, well, that's one of the cool things about Warhammer Plus, which I don't know.
No, Dad, there is one good thing we get.
What?
Infinite lists.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that it's worth the money, but at least recently they've come out with a lot of different shows, right? Because it used to be Lore Masters and Paint, and that's it.
And Battle Reports.
Yeah, I guess. I don't like the Battle Reports that much. But now they've got all this other stuff. And so there's still just not that much animation. But the Black Talon episode where they do come upon some Daughters of Cain people, and those Daughters of Cain people are creepy. It's like they've agreed not to attack the Stormcast for, because they have sort of a truce. Mm-hmm. But you could tell they want to. And they'd be pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right. I think Daughters of Cain is a hot contender. Anybody else?
Idoneth.
That's the other one. Yeah, you picked both my good ones. Idoneth, I think absolutely. Why do you think?
They steal people's souls!
Yeah, they steal souls. And specifically, even if you don't, they do steal souls. But even if you take the soul aspect out of it, their whole culture relies on raiding and just killing everybody on the coast.
Yeah.
You're in a fishing village.
You're screwed.
It's only a matter of time before some Idoneth pop by and just
walls around the ocean.
Just that's what you need exactly. Need some some levies or something. Yeah, it's just a matter of time before the Idoneth come and just kill you all. And not because
you're on their land.
Yeah, they're not defending themselves. They're not like protecting nature, like you could say Sylvaneth are or something. They're just out there for
souls.
For what they want. Mm-hmm. They're out there to pillage. They're out there for greed. They're out there for themselves. And if being for themselves means they kill you and your whole family, then that's what it means.
Their one kind of redeeming quality for that is they need that to live.
Yeah, I mean,
they're forced to do that.
Well, I'm sure if they could figure out some other way. They've just figured that that's easy, and they don't care that they have to kill people.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I just feel like that's pretty evil.
Yeah.
Now, when you compare them to daughters,
I call daughters more evil.
I think I would agree with you. I think I would put daughters as a little bit more evil, just because they seem to relish it more than Idoneth do. Yeah, I don't think that they're sad about having to do the soul raids.
Yeah, the seas ain't getting any saltier.
Right, right from their tears. No, yeah. But so for that reason, I think I would put daughters above them. But I do think that what they're doing is not nice. It's pretty bad.
All right, I have a crazy faction too.
All right, let's go with your crazy.
Fire Slayers.
Wow, I don't see Fire Slayers being even in the conversation.
My only thing with them is they take sides with chaos.
For sure.
That's my thing with them.
For sure, yeah. I mean, that is a bad thing that they do, but they do it in order to get more Urgold.
Same thing for souls with the Idoneth.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. So if you say the Idoneth are less evil than the Daughters of Cain, then I feel like Fire Slayers have to be at least a step below that, because they ally only, they do mercenary work just to get more Urgold, but they're not doing it to like, I'm sure, and actually I'm not so sure because I haven't read the Fire Slayer Battles Home, but I would assume that there are some prices too high that they, it's like Chaos came and said, all right, we'll give you some Urgold if you blow up your own magma hold. Like, I'm sure they would say no, right? Yeah. Whereas I feel like the Idoneth would be like, got to save up some souls for the winter.
Yeah.
We better just raid an extra town.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you my...
I think I have a guess on what you're going to say, but I'm not going to say what it is.
What am I going to say?
Seraphon.
No, not Seraphon.
Okay.
No. I think Seraphon fall into a category that a lot of Order factions do. I think Sylvaneth are in the same category, where they are uncompromising.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do what they think is right, and that is to get rid of chaos, right? Mm-hmm. And they want to make the world a better place in the way that they see it. And so sometimes the way they make the world a better place conflicts with the way that you think the world should be, and they'll bite you. Right? It's like, well, my way's better and I'm going to bite you.
Yeah.
So they're uncompromising, and that's can be a flaw or a negative, but I wouldn't call it evil.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay. Stormcast.
Okay, you're insane.
All right.
Unless you're talking about the one storm host that murders people.
No. Stormcast writ large.
Okay, you're insane.
No. Here, let me see if I can draw you in. Fine. When I say Stormcast, I 100% do not mean the individual Stormcasts.
Okay.
I think the individual Stormcasts are, for the most part, frankly, pretty heroic.
Storm hosts.
Sigmar.
He's not a Stormcast.
No. The creation, the Stormcast are evil. And let me tell you why. Because Sigmar snatches a person out.
Yes.
Right? And then what does he do? Well, he doesn't ask permission. He just grabs them.
Fair.
And then he forges them into a creature that's going to die repeatedly over and over and over until he becomes a husk.
Yes.
Losing his soul.
Yes.
Just like chaos would make you lose your soul.
No,
I'm not done. And he did that without you. Like, at least chaos, you pledge yourself to the dark gods or whatever. Sigmar just does it to you. Sigmar just does it to you. And then
I need a witch hunter.
And then after all that, you might say, oh, but the the people, they're so heroic. They want to give their lives for the God King and they want to stop chaos. That's Sigmar's programming on the anvil of apotheosis. He takes away who you are and makes you want to do that. So he strips you away. He forces this evil fate upon you just so that he can have an army to fight chaos with. I think that's pretty evil.
Well, see, that's not Stormcast evil. That's Sigmar evil.
The Stormcast. The situation of the Stormcast. That's why I said individual people, Bastia Carthalos, Gardas Steel Soul, all individual people, Liberator number 1. Mm-hmm. Well, no, that's Liberator Prime. Liberator number 2.
Yep.
Heroic guys. Great. You'd high five them every time. They would help you out of a jam. But the Stormcast is an evil enterprise that destroys people's souls, the very thing it's supposedly trying to prevent by stopping Chaos from doing that.
Well, see, here's the thing with Chaos doing that compared to Sigmar doing that.
Okay.
Chaos, there's no end. There is an end with Stormcast.
I don't know what there is.
It's stated that there is. There are several ways a Stormcast can die. As in, permanently.
No.
Yes.
There's a couple of magic ways where they don't fly back to 0, but otherwise they become lightning geists.
Yes.
That's not good.
And they're put down.
Yeah, and they're put down. Their souls are destroyed. Exactly.
Yes.
Just like it would be chaos. Your soul would be destroyed.
No, it wouldn't.
Uh-huh.
It would be sacrificed to the dark gods, which would empower them.
Okay. So instead you're empowering Sigmar.
Not necessarily because he eats the souls. Well, he doesn't eat the souls.
He metaphorically eats them.
Not literally. That's what Chaos does.
No.
Also,
what I'm saying is I don't think that's a big distinction.
Also, another thing is Chaos is using it for inherently evil purposes. Sigmar is going at the Tau route and saying it's for the greater good.
What's the inherently evil purpose that Chaos uses it for?
Despoiling the mortal realms.
Sigmar's so they want the mortal realms
to burn.
They want the mortal realms to look the way that they want, right? Like the Garden of Nurgle and whatnot.
Yes.
Sigmar wants the mortal realms to look the way that he wants. So I think it's the exact same motivation.
Not.
Yeah, I think so.
The motivation is, you're putting it in layman's terms where it's similar. The Dark Gods want to take it and turn it into an evil nightmare.
Right.
Sigmar wants to give it to the people.
No, he doesn't.
That was the whole thing during the Age of Hope.
No. Well, first of all, it's the Age of Myth.
I forget the names. They don't put them in the...
But second of all, he's not giving it to them. He teaches them some stuff so that they can worship him as God King.
He is a god.
So are the Chaos Gods.
Nah. But if we're doing all these comparisons, then the Chaos Gods are people. They're physical entities.
Let's not go back to that. But what I'm saying is, I think you can make an argument that the Stormcast situation is the most evil.
Not the most evil.
The most order faction. The most evil order faction.
No.
You think Daughters of Cain are worse?
Yes!
I don't know. Well, let us know in the comments below what you think. Well, one of the things I like about Age of Sigmar as opposed to 40K is in 40K, if you ask what's the most evil faction...
All of them.
It's almost all of them.
It's all of them except for Salamanders.
Yeah, sort of. So there's just a lot. And they're all just evil in their own different ways. Whereas in Age of Sigmar, I feel like true evil is mostly relegated to chaos. But let us know what you think in terms of the most evil Order faction. Because one of the things I actually like about Order is they're not all just trying to build up society and have these cities of Sigmar. No, they all have their own interests.
Yeah.
So which one has the most evil behind them?
Daughters of Cain.
I think that's a great option. Could be Stormcast.
It's not. This guy's a madman.
Let us know in the comments below your thoughts. Am I a madman?
Yes.
Or is there something to be said for
He's been munching
Sigmar?
on loon caps.
For Sigmar's Stormcast to be the most evil?
No!
All right, well, this has been another episode of Battle Ready.
Ready.
Thanks so much for watching.